Hey everyone, today we're checking out a culvert that's beginning to form a blockage on itself. You see right here how easy it is to get in here. I can tell this is where they bring an excavator in. They plant it right here so they can reach in. But obviously they haven't done it in like 5 or so years based on the growth. Like this kind of tree in front of me grows really fast. Make our way down into the bed. This is prime beaver territory. But this clog is not beaver related. Got a clog forming here of a whole bunch of thickets. Yep, look at this. But we got to investigate the culvert first, make sure it's not damaged before we open it up. It looks like it's beginning to dig underneath the pipe, but actually that's as a result of the clog. It's going over the clog and digging that hole. But there's no evidence it's actually going in the hole. It looks like it's all going through the culvert. So we're gonna go ahead and try to pull some of this out. Yep, here we go. Ooh, very muddy. Got that up on the river bank. All right, everyone. A few minutes ago, I showed you how the blockage was forming a torrent of water that was going over the clog, digging a little hole in front of the culvert. That's what I was doing here. I moved all the sand and gravel that built against the clog. I filled the hole with it and packed nicely. Like I said at the beginning, there's no evidence it's going underneath it, but that'll prevent that from happening as soon as that tightens up. But now we're gonna go inside, check out the inside of the culvert. All right, we're gonna check out the inside of the culvert. Oh, and you can also see right here, the block has been here for so long, it's slowly eroding. You see how it's like going into here? This ditch it's digging is slowly gonna go up the river a little bit. And you see the little sandbar it's making, it'll fill in any little hole there is. Small debris I let pass through. Next time the water gets high, it'll bypass any rocks in here. Right here looks like a little bit of a packing issue behind the retaining wall. It does not appear to be an issue though, as far as erosion, at least not yet. Right here by the evidence, during the spring thaw, the water's high enough that it goes up inside here. This is also a drainage ditch. It doubles as a drainage ditch. Okay. It appears to be a 5-foot culvert. I have to duck because I don't want my head up where the spiders are. See, we got some debris in here stuck against the rocks that were pushing here during storms. It'll all come out next time it rains. If beavers are not involved, it can't build against anything. I'm going over quite a bunch of rocks in here, but it's all right. Ooh, I do see a few spider friends here in the dark. You see how it looks like deep water here? It's not. It's only like 3 inches. It's all completely filled in with sediment here. All right, we're out. Is there a drop? Nope, not much of a drop. There's supposed to be a pool here. There still is a good amount of pool, but it mostly filled in with sediment and gravel, washing off the roadway. And today's clog was not done by beavers. Today's clog was done by the trimming crew. They went over this with a trimmer, and that's why all those branches were down inside it like that. But thankfully it was done a few years ago, so I was able to snap it like nothing without any kind of saw. Alrighty. Hey, I'm kind of surprised about this. See these rubber gloves that came from the dollar store? They're also available at Harbor Freight for $2. You can use them on a touchscreen. I just realized that. Usually when I wear gloves, I just use my nose to push the buttons. This culvert was caused by the grader guys pushing all this giant pile of rock into it. Ooh, that smells so good. There's spearmint plants all over the place. Whole area smells like minty tea. All right, we got that nicely opened. Alrighty, so you can tell here, there's not many tracks. They just graded this in the past day or so. There's so much dust every time a car goes by, it just snuffs you out with coughing. It's so bad. But anyways, right here, looks like there used to be some kind of beaver-proof structure. You see that 4-inch PVC pipe with holes going out there to those two poles where there would have been some kind of structure. Yep, that's all destroyed. Most likely hit by an idiot with an excavator. See how it's all mangled and broken? This is the new plastic pipe. We needed a new plastic pipe because look over here. The old pipe, which is right here, see how the end's all crumpled? It's still underground in the road. You can see it kinked right there under the ground. Idiot with an excavator destroyed that completely. But now we got this open. And those cattails are actually beneficial. It'll stop debris from getting to the immediate culvert. It'll build up there. But these rocks and stuff fell in there from the grader, holding up a few inches of water. We did pull out just a few cattails, which were in the immediate entrance that would cause an issue. And let's see how it's doing on the other side. Barely any flow when we started. It's right here. Look how dusty these trees are. Make a cloud just by touching them. We do got some good flow, and I see lots of nice, hungry, iron oxidizing bacteria. Hope this video was interesting. And here's a message from iron oxidizing bacteria. Thanks for watching. Iron oxidizing bacteria. Here's a little sign about it. For anyone who doubted me with that, a lot of people say it's disgusting. Honestly, if you live in New England, you're most likely drinking at least a little of that stuff in your water. 100% chance if you have a well without a softening unit. So cool. It's not just iron, it's also bacteria. Right now we're on this dusty road that they just graded by the looks of it in the past few days. But they pushed the rocks over so far, they blocked in this culvert. It looks like there was some attempt by the logging company to reopen it, but their attempt was completely useless because they didn't block the exit and end, and there's a pretty big rock in the way. We're gonna rake this open a little bit more. You see, you can't see daylight at all because the other end's completely blocked, and water pressure would not be enough to get it out because you see the dip in the road here? This culvert can only fill about halfway. I don't understand why didn't they put the culvert at the lowest spot? Maybe bedrock. But if so, build up the road. I don't think this culvert's even in the right spot, but we're gonna open it anyways. Look at a giant rock in the entrance right there. See the culvert right here? We gotta push that giant rock out, do a little bit of raking. It's only like a 2-minute job. Why couldn't they have done that? You see, they did get out and definitely make an attempt, but not a good attempt. They even hit this thing with the grader. The grader's blade even scraped the top of the culvert off. All right, we got that pretty good. It's okay to leave a little buffer there. It'll stop it from eroding underneath the pipe. Now I'm gonna go across the street. Look at these dusty plants. Every time a vehicle goes by, it covers them. Gonna get my clothing all dusty from that. Gotta get a big rock out of the way. Good enough. A few more big boulders. Time for the rake. With those size rocks, there's no way this would have eroded by itself. Another massive one in the way. Another massive one. Whoa, that thing's huge. Wow, look how big it goes. It goes all the way over here. Still not budging yet. No wonder the guy gave up. Might actually need heavy machinery to get that thing out of the way. Still not budging. I might go really far in there. Oh, it's budging. But it continues underneath here. Finally! No wonder the grading guy gave up on it. Good enough. Let's get this thing open. No wonder the grader guy did such a bad job. Okay, this thing's ready to accept water. All clear all the way through. All right, I'm satisfied. Completely out of energy now. All right, now I'm gonna go over to the other side of the street. I gotta wash off my hands. I'll take this stuff with me. Never like to leave these rings in the environment. All right, everyone. Hope this video was interesting. Thanks for watching. Had to stop in this little place in the forest because it's just so shady and the whole area looks golden as the sun filters through all the yellow leaves. Beautiful. Just a little patch like this.